Have you ever felt a quiet fear at the thought of someone important in your life walking away, leaving you behind? This fear, often unspoken, lies in the heart of many of our journeys. Today we're diving into a topic close to many of us, the fear of abandonment. We all seek connections, bonds that nurture and sustain us. But what happens when the fear of losing these bonds overshadows our ability to fully engage in them? It's a feeling that can linger in the background of our lives, shaping our connections and choices. As we explore this together, consider this. What moments in your life have made you feel most vulnerable to being left alone? Hold that thought as we step into understanding and overcoming this fear of abandonment. Life is full of moments that stick with us, like a quiet word that seems small at the time but echoed on in your heart. Those are the moments that shape us without us even knowing it. Can you recall an early memory where you felt left out or alone? Often our first experiences of abandonment, whether big or small, lay the groundwork for how we perceive relationships later in life. These memories, the ones that might feel like old, worn-out patches in the fabric of our lives, they're important. They're not just reminders of times we've felt alone. They tell the story of how we've learned to stand up again, how we've kept going. Memories like these can be tough. They can stick with us, making us wonder if we'll have to face the same feelings again. But remember, we've gotten up every single time, we've kept moving. That counts for something, doesn't it? Think about how these early moments might be echoing in your current fears. Recognizing these patterns can be a profound step in beginning to heal. What are the words, actions, or situations that stir this fear in you now? It's about connecting the dots, seeing the links between past and present. This understanding is the first step in a journey of transformation. The fear of abandonment can subtly influence our relationships, sometimes in ways we don't even realize. It might show up as a need for reassurance or a tendency to hold back emotionally, guarding against potential hurt. Have you ever found yourself reading too much into someone's words or actions, fearing what they might mean about your relationship? It's these moments that offer a window into how deeply this fear can impact our connections with others. Managing the fear of abandonment is a journey of self-discovery and growth, and it begins with awareness. It's about tuning into our inner dialogue, especially in moments of insecurity. But awareness alone isn't enough. Let's delve into a variety of strategies, some perhaps unexpected, to navigate and transform this fear. Often, we are our own harshest critics. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a good friend. It's about acknowledging our fears and insecurities without judgment. Consider this. When was the last time you spoke to yourself with compassion? Can you recall a moment of self-doubt where a kind word to yourself would have made a difference? Engaging in daily affirmations or keeping a gratitude journal can be practical steps towards fostering self-compassion. Creative expression can be also a powerful tool in understanding and processing emotions. Art therapy allows you to express fears and thoughts that might be hard to put into words. It's not about artistic skill, but about using creativity as a language of the soul. Think about a color or shape that you associate with your fear. Maybe a certain blue is like the ocean that both scares and calms you, or a sharp red line captures the pain of a past goodbye. What you create is a reflection of your inner self, and every stroke or shape is a step towards understanding. What would it look like on paper? Engaging in art, be it through drawing, painting, or even sculpting, can provide a unique window into your inner world. While mindfulness is often associated with meditation, it can also be practiced through physical activities like yoga or Tai Chi. These practices combine bodily movements with a focus on breath and present moment awareness, creating a meditative state that can ground you and reduce anxiety. Reflect on how your body feels during moments of fear, tense, heavy, or restless. Physical mindfulness practices can help release these physical manifestations of emotional stress. What chapters of your life story are waiting to be rewritten? How can your past experiences be reframed to highlight your resilience and strength? Sometimes the best way to overcome fear is by leaning into relationships. This doesn't mean clinging tighter, but rather intentionally deepening the quality of your connections. It's about building relationships based on trust, respect, and mutual support. What steps can you take today to enhance communication and trust in your relationships? This process is not just about making changes in how we interact with others, but also about redefining our relationship with ourselves. Trusting in our worth and in the value we bring to our relationships is a fundamental part of this transformation. The key is to keep exploring and finding strategies that resonate with you. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress on your path to healing and growth. Reflect on which of these strategies speaks to you the most. It's important to remember that this journey isn't about reaching a destination where fear no longer exists. Rather, it's about learning to navigate this fear with grace, understanding, and resilience. It's about transforming our relationship with this fear from one of avoidance and anxiety to one of acknowledgement and courage. In life, we often find that our deepest fears are also the gateways to our greatest growth. When we face and understand our fear of abandonment, we open ourselves up to deeper connections, richer experiences, and a more authentic sense of self. This fear, once a source of pain, can become a catalyst for profound personal transformation. So, as we part ways for now, I encourage you to embrace this journey with an open heart and mind. Let your experiences, both challenging and joyful, be your teachers. Allow yourself the grace to stumble and the strength to rise. And most importantly, remember that in the midst of your fears lies the potential for great personal growth and deeper, more meaningful connections. Until we meet again, may your journey be filled with self-discovery, healing, and an ever-deepening understanding of the beautiful complexity of the human heart.